Hi, I'm Daniel Schroder, the new CEO of the West Tigers, and I'm here to inform you of the leadership styles, behaviours, methods, and characteristics I'll be implementing into this business. With this comes a new start and an opportunity to move in a positive direction for this club. Leadership can be defined as is hard to be defined as it is constantly altering and being simplified. Finding a clear definition is a struggle as there are a large variety of categories where leadership can fit. Bass 1990 states that leadership is a focus of set processes. He also states that leadership can be defined by the personality perspectives you see in a person. This would suggest that leadership can be defined by the traits or characteristics that a person or leader possesses. The first leadership style would be transformational leadership. According to Burns 1978, transformational leadership can be described as a style that generates positive and valuable change in the employees and looks to focus on transforming others in order to help, look out, and inspire employees to be harmonious with each other. With an overall goal to look out for the organisation, transformational leaders go through a process to help advance each other to reach higher level of moral, motivation, and performance. Bass, 1985, also states that transformational leaders look to encourage their supporters to achieve extraordinary outcomes while in the process discovering their own leadership capabilities and qualities. Furthermore, Bass, 1978, states that there are a four-factor model that would allow someone to recognize a transformational leader. This is done by using characteristic observation. These include inspirational motivation, idealized influence, individualized consideration, and intellectual. The second leadership is a visionary leadership. Goldman 2010 states that visionary leadership is to inspire a vision that allows to see how they are able to help towards this vision, letting the leader and employees to proceed forward together, resulting in a shared view of the future. A visionary leader shares his view of the future, letting his supporters to recognize where they are going and how they will play an imperative role in the future. I believe that these two leadership styles will benefit the organization and help them move forward in a positive way. The types of leadership styles will help to encourage people to try their best and to want to make the organization great again. Using these two leadership styles, it will help us to become a groundbreaking organization again and let us be the leaders of innovation. The characteristics that are associated with these two leadership styles are trust, assertiveness, enthusiasm, self-confidence, warmth, and emotional stability. These characteristics will allow the followers of the leader to trust the employees and have confidence in them to get the job done. Allowing the employees to take control of the organization and let them determine the future of the organization will help the leader. The trust in the employees will allow them to grow as people, instilling self-confidence and emotional stability. The warmth and assertiveness will help them to show some enthusiasm and get the jobs required done. The behaviours that will be associated here, there's three types of behaviours. One of these is laissez-faire, authoritarian, and democratic. Bryman 1992 states that another leadership behaviour is authoritarian. This type of leadership behaviour style allocates people to clearly defined tasks, only communicates downwards, and retains order and accountability. This type of leadership style is predicted performance-based style and stresses prompt. These two styles won't work in the scenario that I have chosen. The third of these styles is democratic style. The behaviour that you would need for this organisation is someone who can lead by example. The democratic leadership style is the ideal style that would be a democratic style of behaviour. This is someone who can delegate much of his or her own authority but retains total responsibility. Work is assigned on a group decision basis and communication flows upward and downward. With the leadership styles that are stated above, it would be key that this type of behavioural style would bring the best out of the organisation. With the visionary and democratic style, it would allow these who participate to gain personal enhancement and work with the leadership style and behaviours. Moving on from behaviours, we will now discuss the methods. There are a few methods that could be used. There's the Blake and Moten matrix is one of these, which includes 5 key components: impoverished, country club, authoritarian compliance, middle of the road, and team leadership. Each of these possess different styles. Impoverished is the first style. They are very unorganized and don't bother trying to bring any culture or unity amongst their workers. They have low regard for getting any work done and low regard for their workers. The next one is Country Club. This method shows that if the employees are satisfied, they will work harder. They are only worried about how the employees feel and not the amount of work being done. The third one is authoritarian compliance. This method puts the productivity and efficiency of the organization first and the employees' needs second. They view punishment as the best way to motivate employees, and they follow strict procedures, rules, and policies. Middle of the road is next. As explained in the name, they tend to sit on the fence. They settle for average performance, and they are never really worried about meeting the needs of employees or production. Last is team leadership. This style has high hazard and regard for their employees, resulting in them working harder for the organization. They value the employees as high as they value the production of the organization. Another method that has been known to be used is Fielder's method. When used in the right area of management, it can be really effective and have a great result. The method is made up of many different styles. They can range from employee-related to task-related goals. The positive for this method is that it is structured and can be easily to follow. The disadvantage of this is that it doesn't allow for change in structure and can often get caught out by not allowing change to happen. The method that should be used is a rewards type system. This would be used to help motivate the staff and allow them to be rewarded for working hard. The theory behind this is that when any staff member is recognized for doing hard work, they will continue to work harder in order to receive more benefits or rewards. The theory is used in several sporting organizations with things like days off, pay rises, and commissions for sales. In conclusion, the leadership styles, methods, characteristics, and behaviors have been discussed and would suit well in the scenario that was chosen. The leadership style will allow the organization to move in a clear direction and have a bright future as a sporting organization. The methods used and the characteristics of the leadership styles will allow transformation in the organization and let all workers gain experience and self-belief. As the new CEO of this organization, I believe that what we have here will make this organization great again, and it will allow everyone to benefit